going to be grafting a mango tree. And why do I want to do that on camera is because we're going to have a grafting class, a grafting workshop this coming November 1st. And I want you guys to learn how to graft. The most important thing that we have to do before we use any tools to do grafting is we have to disinfect them with alcohol. So this is what I'm going to do right now. This is alcohol, like hand sanitizer. It's 80% alcohol. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning the tools because I want to make sure that there's no bacteria, because we're going to cut through the plant, through the skin, through the cambium, and we want to make sure that they're completely free of debris and just any bacteria. It's like doing a surgery, you know, you have to disinfect your tools. Well, this is actually a grafting pruner. It's very easy to use grafting pruning on when we're going to do grafting trees. I like to use a knife, and I like to use these pruners. I see that you're holding a fruit in your hand. Can you just pass that to me? This is called Mexican mango. This is the Mexican mango tree. So this fruit is gonna come out of this tree when it gets mature. This is grown from a seed pit, and it's gonna take about 3 years before it produces. But some mangoes are gonna be very small. Some are gonna be slightly twice as big as this. Sweet, right? And it's not only sweet, it has this flavor that we just love it, right? And so this is one of them. So I'm gonna give this back to you. I'm going to this is a coconut ice cream mango. It's very rare to see this variety here in California because they usually grow out in Florida. So I was lucky enough to get this variety here. I have a friend who sold it to me. And so I'm gonna graft this coconut ice cream into a Mexican rootstock. This or rootstock, it's the plant that is grown from the seed, and we use the Mexican variety because it's very strong. It's got a very aggressive root system, so it's not easy to kill. This variety here is the root system. It's not really big, so that's why we use a very strong rootstock. So we're gonna get a piece of this and we're gonna put it into this. No, it's just gonna be one variety only. And that variety that I'm doing, basically I'm getting rid of the Mexican and I'm grafting the coconut ice cream. Mexican, it can be grown from seeds and it produces very fast. Coconut ice cream, no, you cannot produce it from a seed. It has to be grafted. So we're gonna go and cut a piece of this. I'm going to select a tip. This is about to grow back, so I'm gonna cut this leaf so you get to see it better. And let me just get this much. This is what they call scion. This is all I'm gonna do. I don't know if you can see that there's a little growth in there. So that's what we want. We want a badwood. They're called badwood or rootstock. Or scion, I'm sorry, scion or badwood that it's about to grow. This is ready to pop, so we want something that is ready to pop. We don't want something that is already grown, because then it's not going to be any good. So from here, once I got the scion, I'm going to basically sharpen it like if I were sharpening a pencil. This is to expose everything. If we want to open it, it's like if you were getting a piece of your skin from your leg and you put it into your face. You know, sometimes when there's accidents, that's what they do. The doctors, the surgeons, they get a piece of skin from a certain part of the body and they put it in another part. There we go. So this is ready to go. So now I have grafting tape here, right here. And what I'll do, I'm going to wrap this all the way. The tape, it's very elastic flexible, so it will not break, and if it breaks, it's fine. You don't have to worry about, you can wrap more. And when the plant is growing, it'll push through the tape, so it will grow. It will be no problem at all. Okay, so this is done. It has to be completely sealed because we don't want any air to go through it, and we don't want any energy of the plant coming out of it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a piece of it. It has to be the same size. Like, I think this is the right. Can you see it's about the same size?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go a little bit up, further up. So I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna bring this plant down so you get to see it. So now that I have this part here ready, I'm going to make a cut through here on the very, very, very center. It has to be very careful because if I go too fast, my fingers are going to be right through there. There we are. You see it? It matches. It really matches. Now, let me see if that's enough. This is completely covered here. It covers it, right? Now we're gonna use the film or the tape. We're gonna go from here. There's people that have a lot of practice doing this, and they can graft 50 trees in one day, and they usually charge anywhere between $5 to $10. So imagine if you were collecting $5 per tree and you were to graft 50 trees in one day, that's $250. There we are. So now this is grafted. So what I'll do next, I'm gonna put a little stake on it, and from here on we're gonna put it in the shade. So I'm gonna keep this plant up, straight up. We don't want this to be moving back and forth. So what I'll do now is I'm gonna cut just a little bit of these long leaves. I want all the energy to be focused here because I want the plant to grow here now. I want everything to be attached, and by cutting some of the leaves, there is not so much energy here, but the energy now is going to be focused on the top. Okay, I need to put a little plastic bag on top of the one that we just grafted because I want it to be I want the heat to be stored there, so this will act as a greenhouse. So this will produce enough like heat, and that will make the tree really pop up. So that's going to be the mini greenhouse. So you can do this at home. You really don't need to have a nursery at home. All you have to do, all you have to get is the knowledge and the practice, because it takes practice. I mean, you really need to practice. I can teach you all day long how to do it, but if you don't do it yourself, if you don't get your hands on, it just will be worthless. So this is what we do. We just put a plastic on top. We seal the bag a little bit, make sure that it's a little open, not completely closed, and that's it. And I just leave it alone. So we'll check a month from now and see how much it's grown. I want to show you some of the trees, if you can come with me here. Some trees that were grafted about a month ago, and they already established. Some of them are actually ready to be sold. In 1.5 months, the trees are already ready to be sold. So I think that's really, really wonderful to be able to have a tree that you grafted. If you come and take the class, you can graft the tree, bring it home, because that's one of the advantages of coming to the workshop, that you can take the tree home, something that you did. This tree here is called bizcochuelo. So this is a very famous mango in Cuba. So we have mangoes from Mexico, from Cuba, from Florida, from Taiwan, from different parts of the world. And so we want to have a good collection of mangoes here at Ricardo's Nursery. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to learn. Here's one that was grafted about 3 weeks ago. Here's the newest one that we're grafted. You can see how much is grown so far. See? It's probably 6 inches, 7 inches long. All these new leaves, it's the sign that it's doing really well. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I didn't bring my pruners, but I'm gonna get rid of all the branches that are growing below the grafting bud. I want only this to be growing. I don't want any branches here. I don't want any energy to be taken, you know, from the scion. So no weeds, no branches, only the one that is growing up from the grafting. And you can see there's new growths. I don't know if you can see there's tiny little leaves. That's how you can see that the tree is happy and is healthy. Like I said, all these were grafted just recently. And thank you for watching this video, and please comment, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, you can always call us. You can call us at 562-428-7252, but you can text me 323-302-1617. If you text me and you have a question, you can text me your questions and I'll be more than happy to answer, to reply to your text as soon as I get a chance. And just remember, this workshop, we have it on November the 1st at 12 p.m. The cost is going to be $50. You're going to graft a plant like this big. It's a 1-gallon plant. And this you get to take home. We're going to provide you with the science, so you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is come, register. You have to register online, or you can call the office to register. Online, it's ricardosnursery.com, or you can send an email. It's sales@ricardosnursery.com. And like I said, November 1st, 12 p.m. The class is going to last about 2 hours. All right, well, that's it for now. And please follow us on Facebook, Ricardo's Nursery, or you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm playing. You know, I always like to play. Sometimes I'm playing with dirt. I'm playing with pruners. I really like to play with tools.